Welcome back to the channel, guys. Easy Crypto here. So today I'm going to bring you 4 projects which I'm investing into heavily over the course of the next few days while altcoins are dipping slightly. So where are we in terms of market in general with Bitcoin currently, guys? So what's happened is here, as you can see, this is the 4-hour chart. We've been trending between these two particular lines over the course of the last month, guys. And we've actually seen a break of structure, a break of trend over the course of the last few hours, guys. And we broke nicely through this $70,000 region. We've had a massive spike up to around the $72,000, nearly $73,000 region for Bitcoin, guys. And now we're seeing a slight retracement down to $71,500 region, guys. Now we really, in my opinion, need to see this level hold. If we see this level hold, I believe we're in for a massive move upwards, guys, like towards around the $78,000 to $80,000 region over the course of the next few weeks, guys. That's my personal opinion. Now let's just hope for now that obviously we don't get a retracement all the way back down through here. Look, we were waiting to see whether or not this would break this particular line or this particular line. As you can see, we bounced off here all the way back up. It was decision time around this level here and we broke through. Now I'm hoping that we don't come all the way back down and retrace all the way back down. But so far, I mean, so good. Hopefully things are on the up for Bitcoin. As Bitcoin Rover says, potentially we might be on the road to $80,000 within the next few weeks, guys. Super bullish. I just thought I'd bring you a little bit of insight into what's happening, what I believe is happening at the moment with Bitcoin, and we'll move on to some of our altcoins now, guys. So this is a post I retweeted today, actually. Crypto Rover a few hours ago just wiped 1.2 billion worth of short positions. So 1.2 billion dollars worth of short positions were liquidated when we actually reached above the $72,000 region. See right here, that's the liquidation. We peaked up here. It's for over leveraged positions, guys, who are trying to short the market because of the volatility. And that's what I'm saying is, like, futures positions right now, because of the volatility in the market, are a little bit risky in my personal opinion. We're going to have this frothy momentum for a few months until for a month or so until we reach the halving and we kind of settle after the halving. So obviously we've liquidated all these positions that were over leveraged, trying to short the market. And obviously when we're in an uptrend, especially with Bitcoin potentially reaching the $100,000 region, we are in an uptrend. If you zoom out, it's very risky to be short in a market in conditions like this, so I would recommend against it personally. You always want to go with the trend, and the trend is still bullish over the course of the macro. So keep that in mind, guys. You know, that's what Crypto Rover said earlier on. Mags again has said Bitcoin has flipped all major resistance into support and price is holding nicely above all-time high. Obviously we'll see how it plays out. Not entirely sure what's going to happen, but all I'm looking for is long term we're going to go up. So Ash Crypto says here $284 billion of China Southern Fund has reportedly applied to launch spot Bitcoin ETF via Hong Kong. Now that's super bullish news. Probably have a bit of a spike up because of this particular news as well. And this is exactly what I was showing you before, near enough the same what I was showing you. $85,000 is next for Bitcoin because we've broken this particular trend, right, guys? And we're aiming to go up. Obviously we've had a retracement, but still bullish in my personal opinion. Big breaking news, experts calling for $75,000 Bitcoin in April, new all-time high coming. Obviously, $75,000 would be definitely a new all-time high, but Crypto Rover was saying, you know, $85,000 potentially this April, which is super, super bullish. Really excited. I can't wait for all our coins to go up, guys. So yeah, and I'm going to bring you these projects now that I believe are all under $1. That can do very well this bull cycle. It's going to be a shorter video. I just wanted to give you a little market update on what's going on. Lit Labs, a massively undervalued project, guys. Big player in the esports game. They've already got a game out which is being played in the esports sector. Super bullish on this. Super small market cap, nearly 7 million, just under $7 million market cap on BNB Smart Chain. Wicked project. This is going to do multiple X's. These are the kind of projects that are actually going to do a potential of 100x. If you're looking for a project like Beam, like majority of these influencers are saying, it's going to do really well. Yes, it's done well, but you're not going to get a 50x on Beam. There's nowhere near. On Lit Labs, that is actually a possibility. It's a brilliant project, brilliant team, and Cyber Titans, their main game, is actually quite good. It's being played all over the world via esports. So, in my opinion, it's definitely worth a punt at this particular cryptocurrency. You know, why not? Only put in money you can afford to lose, but crypto is all a gamble, an educated gamble, guys. So realistically, I'd put a little bit of money into Lit Labs, especially on this dip. So moving on, where would I go next? The next one, Plays App. Now, people have been a bit bearish on Plays App for a while. We're 7% down on the month. And this is another one which is a very small market cap. We're at 11 million. It's a mobile gaming app. Mobile gaming application, available on BNB Smart Chain. One I've obviously invested in before. All these coins I'm talking about now, I have invested in, guys. Plays App hasn't seen moves for months. And I would say, one thing I would say is, like, if you buy into a cryptocurrency project, you've got to be able to hold these projects for multiple months in order to see gains. We're not messing around with meme coins here. We're messing around with actual projects with utility. And gaming is probably one of the next narratives to really pump. If you can't afford to see your money sit on the side, as in like see your money not doing a lot in this particular project, then maybe crypto is not for you guys, because realistically you got to be able to hold it for at least a few months, half a year even, to be able to get some returns back on these investments. But now is a really good opportunity to get into Plays App. It's a brilliant game. It's got some developers that actually developed games for Miniclip, which used to be a really good project. A really good gaming Web 2 project. Next project I want to talk to you about is MetaZero. MetaZero is one I did share with you a while ago. This is a real world assets class, but it's an interesting one because normal real world assets, you're kind of tying in real estate, buying real estate in fractionalized quantity, so it allows you to get some money from basically buying into projects, almost like renting a share of a property, but a very fractionalized share of a property, and then gaining some income based on that. Obviously, it's tokenizing an asset, right? So the only difference between this particular project is that MetaZero is tokenizing an in-game purchase. So for example, if you're playing a game and you buy a gun on that game, or you buy an item of clothing on that particular game, say you're playing like a fantasy type game, you buy a gun, or you buy a piece of armor or something, what they're aiming to do is tokenize basically that particular item. So you own that item, you can't lose that item, that can't be taken away from you, you actually own that particular item, which I believe is a really good kind of take on real world assets. It's a little bit of off curve, really. We're not talking about a standard real world assets kind of project. It's a gaming real world assets project, which I believe can be really interesting. I mean, it sounds good to me. Like, if I was buying something like for my character on a game, I'd want that particularly locked up, so I knew I owned that and I can take that with me anywhere. Really cool. I've spoken about this particular project before. Another very small market cap, so 27 million. We're up 7.5% on the weekly, and on the month we're up 66% on the month, so doing pretty well. Made some decent returns on this already, and with real world assets coming out and being really hot at the moment, I can only see this taking off once we see Bitcoin dominance start to come down. Real world assets in gaming interest will start to go up, normies will start to invest. This is a really good project in order to jump on the back of not only real world assets but also gaming, and tying in both of them together. Please come and check it out. It's available on the Ethereum network. It's only available to buy on a DEX. So it's only available to buy on like Uniswap, OceanSea, guys, and all that stuff. So that's the only issue with it at the moment. You're going to pay some gas fees with Ethereum buying it on Uniswap, but you know, I did that, I made the money back. So that's what you've got to think of it like. This is one that potentially could go really high in this particular market, guys. So come and check it out. Come and have a look at the website, look at the team. The team's doxed, you know, and they've got a very small market cap. Seems like a good play. If you're into real world assets, come and check it out. And the final coin that I wanted to talk about today is Mint Layer. So you guys know that I've been bullish on Mint Layer for a while, and Mint Layer is slowly creeping up there now. Now, what you've got to look for in projects that you want to invest in and good projects, the idea is not to buy coins that have already pumped. All right, guys, the only exception I did with that is Casper. So Casper I bought, obviously it had already pumped, but we saw a little retracement down to around, 10 cents a few months ago, and I bought back then. So even though it pumped a fair bit, guys. So Mint Layer is a layer 2 for Bitcoin, layer 2 DeFi cryptocurrency for Bitcoin, guys. Currently available on Ethereum, but they are moving to their native token over the course of the next few months. Layer 2s haven't really pumped yet, as of yet. Real world assets, gaming, layer 2s, they're all going to pump over the next few months. I genuinely think over the next 2 to 3 months, we're going to see some massive returns on this. And with a market cap of $30 million, guys, is very, very small for a layer 2 project. Mint Layer's got some great things in the works. The team's doxed. It actually provides some really good value, and it's a very small market cap. Come and check this project out, because this is another project that can 50 to 100x. All these projects that I've mentioned today are very low market cap, so take these with a pinch of salt. Only put in money that you can afford to lose into these particular projects, right, guys? But if you're not prepared to kind of gamble a little bit in cryptocurrency, you're never going to make the life-changing returns that you guys want. So this is the portfolio you'd need. You need to have a safety net. So your safety net of Casper or something like that. You put in the majority of your money in the safety net to cover your losses. We're then talking the rest of it. You do want to see some decent returns. And if you put $1,000 into a project like this, and you know it does 100x, that's 100k you're sitting on. So investing a little bit of money into some of these plays, you can set yourself apart, guys, from everyone else by investing in such good projects like these. Remember, the key things we're looking for is a docs team, a low market cap, a real world use case, and in a sector that hasn't pumped as of yet, guys. Obviously, I still think AI can do really well, but it has seen a massive pump. We're waiting for these to roll over to the liquidity to roll over to gaming and real world assets. So that's what I'd be looking at, and these are some of the coins that I'm looking into. So come and have a look at these coins, guys. I just thought I'll give you a little bit of an update. These 3 coins obviously under $1 and very small market cap, so not financial advice, but do your own research on these. Brilliant projects to get into. So yeah, please like and subscribe, and I'll bring you another video tomorrow. But yeah, peace.